name's Crystal, and I'll be talking to you today about gender differences in communication. It is important to know these differences in communication so that we can better talk to opposite genders because we will be dealing with them in life. Have you ever tried to have a conversation with the opposite gender, a family member, a friend, a coworker, whoever, and you thought, are they understanding me? Are they ignoring me? And they're probably not. It's probably due to your different communication styles. In my speech and presentation, I'm going to go over 3 topics. The development of communication styles between males and females. There are differences in managerial communication situations and oral and written communications between both genders. For my first topic today, I'm going to talk about developing communication styles. In women, they like to be in close-knit groups. They want them small and exclusive. They'd rather a best friend. Usually when you grow up, you hang out with the same gender. They know if people like them or not, and they know if someone's about to end their friendship or relationship. Men are taught to use their voice as dominance. They like large hierarchy, organized groups. They like to tell stories and jokes to keep their audience entertained and in the conversation with them. They use more challenging comments instead of supportive ones like, "Oh, I bet you I can run here and back faster than you can." Our next topic today is the difference in managerial communication situations. It's how bosses, like female bosses and male bosses, will handle, or how they handle being the person in charge. Female style is better for interviewing, and they have a greater difficulties communicating to men in a male-dominant room than if they are in a room with both of the equal amounts of the genders or just a women's room. They can be trained to overcome a deficiency in communication. They're less assertive and aggressive. They stroke, reinforce, reduce tension. They're better persuaders. They have a higher expectation. They're not expected to do well at problem solving as men. And they're friendly and gentle, enthusiastic, and they're grammatically correct. Men are more assertive. They clarify, analyze, evaluate, and control the flow of conversation. More talkative, have a direct conversation, and they're demanding, boastful, loud, and forceful. Difference in oral and communications, our next topic. That is how men and women talk and write differently than each other. Women listen for details, and they give more details when asked a question. They ask questions not because they're not intelligent or don't know the answer. They just ask because they're trying to maintain a conversation. They're more empathetic, and they use head nods as encouragers. Like, yes, keep going, yeah, I like this conversation, I like where it's going. They're more emotional, like, oh, I'm so sorry that you missed your bus, or I feel like that too. Some days I don't want to do that. They use more of an interpretive style in describing things, and they're expected to be more polite and to speak more polite and correctly and more mannerly. And they use more feminine verbs. Men, they like action to be taken. They want short and sweet answers. They don't want all this detail, the extra fluff. They use less eye contact, and their head nods is to agree, like, yeah, I want pizza tonight, or no, not tonight. They control the topic. They talk more, and they use questions just to get the answers. And that's it. They are minimal encouragers and questions. They don't use facial expressions in their objective descriptive style when describing something. Women have a superior vocab, sentence structure, and grammar than men. They're assigned the attention giver role, more self-oriented. Competition doesn't affect women. Women succeed. They believe they are lucky, display less confidence. Fear to men writers, more accommodating, more precise naming colors. Women write about women's roles. Learn to switch women's communication styles from neutral. Men are greater confidence. They're better at justify the conclusion. They're attention getters, motivated by competition. They talk longer, more dominant, more controlling, more influential. Men succeed, believe, oh, I succeeded because I worked hard. Whereas women, when they succeed, they're like, I got lucky. They don't believe that they worked hard or they deserved it. Use more hostile words where women would be like, oh dear. They would probably use a curse word. They're more aggressive and they use sports lingo. They use basic color terms where women use a more precise in naming colors. There's blue, and if it was dark, and they might say, oh, that is navy blue, and men would just say, that's blue. Men have a broader range of roles so that they can write more variety of their topics. They say women don't have that many roles, and they usually just write about their relationship with men. They have a greater persuasive effect. Thank you for watching my speech. In conclusion, we learned about the development of men and women, and we learned about their managerial communication situations, as well as we learned their difference in oral and written communication. With this, we can become better communicators in the world, and maybe next time we won't feel like we're misunderstood or ignored by the opposite gender, because we will be able to communicate in that style in which they're used to. And here are some articles in case you ever want to read them because you're interested in the topic. Speakers credibility and persuasive business communication, gender communication or social world education, gender differences, and the relationship between gender and writing styles. Thanks again. I hope you enjoyed my video. Talk to you next time.